Alright, today I'm going to review the Black & Decker hedge trimmer real quickly. I got the 17-inch one, and this one is the plug-in the power cord one. I thought about getting one that was battery powered, but I don't like that thought because if you have a project that's longer than an hour, you're probably going to drain your battery. The project I did today took me about an hour and a half, and so this thing worked just fine. I'll show you some video of it here in a second of it cutting. What I do like about it is it's lightweight. It's not, a chainsaw this size is gonna be pretty heavy. This thing's super lightweight. There's a couple times where I had to extend my arm a little bit to reach out and get it. I didn't have any problems with that. So what you've got here, in order to get it to go, you pull this back and then you pull the trigger. So pull the trigger and it goes. It's got a little slot right here. You're supposed to loop your power cord through here and then you plug it in. That didn't really work for me. This part didn't work for me. I still looped it around there, and then eventually the power cord ended up right here, and it was just tight right there, and it stuck in. It did come unplugged a few times. I didn't think it was a big deal. Probably 3 or 4 times. It's got a little guard right here that it stopped a few branches. I was wearing my safety glasses, and a couple of them hit. A couple of the pieces of wood hit this. Not very many. It powered through almost everything. There was a couple of times where I had to. I got to a thicker branch. I had to put it right there. I had to let it cut away, kind of like you would with a weed eater or even a chainsaw. So I had to sit there for a second. But for the most part, anything that fit in these relatively easy. Had no problem cutting through it. I would definitely recommend it. I don't give my great recommendations, but this thing was worth it. Instead of doing the shears or clippers for hours, this took, well, if I had had those, it would have taken me 4 or 5 hours. This was super speedy. Like I said, mine's a 17-inch one. I might go a little bit longer one if I were to do it again, maybe a 24-inch trimmer. If you have any questions, let me know, because it's a fantastic little thing. It is louder than I expected it to be, so I would definitely wear ear protection. I had just some plug-ins, that's all I was using. I would definitely recommend those, and your eye protection, and then even gloves, so you don't hurt yourself. You'll need a power cord, doesn't come with one, so there's no extension, doesn't extend out. I kind of wish it did that. I wish it kind of came out, you could plug it in, but instead it's just right there. Overall, good little product. I know it's Black & Decker, and people think it's Black & Decker. It's not a Milwaukee or DeWalt or one of those higher end tools, but this one did just fine. If I was professional, I would probably get a gas powered one, and then I would probably get one of the name brand ones, but for just a typical homeowner, I think that you can't do any harm getting this thing. Like I said, it did really good. I'll show you some trimming. I'm not completely done with my trimming, so you'll see where it started and then kind of an end product, but I'll go and I'll trim it up a little bit more. I even had one of my kids running it, and she didn't have any problems doing that. If you have any questions, let me know.